That's Kool-Aid you're drinking, man?
It's actually a smoothie.
Okay.
Yep, a fruit smoothie. Let me get my view right, because I don't like the way the gallery view. That's the way I like it. Yes, sir. All right. We are now recording, so I can go ahead and jump in. Welcome back, Freedom Family, to the Get 3, Get Free movement. We all over the world, and now down in San Antonio, Texas. With this gentleman. We missed his founder interview, but that's okay because we got more interviews to do with this gentleman anyway. I already know it. He's going to actually be hitting ranks all the time, and we're now in the residual column, grandfathered into the founder 600, right, for getting that done right before the new year. So first of all, congratulations, Mr. Leach. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great. Thank you, sir. How are you doing?
I'm phenomenal, my man. I get the best seat in the house. I get to sit here and do all these interviews and hear about everybody's story, different backgrounds, and what drew them into this movement here with the Freedom Family and the Epic Project more specifically. So kind of tell everybody out there in YouTube world a little bit about yourself, your name, your background, and who Bob Leach is.
All right, that's pretty simple. I'm just a nobody trying to be somebody, man. So yeah, I'm originally from Seattle, Washington, and I've been in San Antonio since May of 2008. Networking has been in my blood for a long time. I started off in financial service, and then I learned a lot of information there, how to work with people, how to be a people person. So when I heard about FOREX, this was just right up my alley. But at the time when I was approached, I just didn't have a spark left. I didn't have a spark to do any more networking. And until I looked at this, when I looked at it, it was like, I think I can do this. So that's my little journey, you know, as far as where I've been, where I'm at. And I love this FOREX business.
Yes, sir. So originally from Seattle. So is it SeaTac, the Tacoma? Where specifically out there in the Pacific Northwest? I love Seattle, by the way. I've been out there a few times.
Well, actually, I was raised and born in Tacoma, but, you know, you tell people Tacoma, they say where. And, you know, so I just say Seattle for the safe set, you know, just, hey, I'm from Seattle.
Yeah, it's beautiful out there. So what was your professional background before you got into networking?
I retired from a company called Nordstrom. I was a shoe buyer there for Nordstrom's. And
that little bitty store that most people ain't never heard of, Nordstrom?
That's correct. Ones that people scared of to go in because the piano was playing when you walk in the door.
That tell you it might be out your price range, right?
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. But you know, actually, when I started at Nordstrom's, it was only 8 stores. It started off as a little family store, a little shoe store, and there was only 8 stores just in Oregon, Washington, and California. A couple in California. That was it.
Absolutely. So been around the world a little bit, over now in Texas. So you said you're excited about the Epic movement. What about it actually made you say and make that change, right? When you say I'm done with networking, what specifically about Epic that made you say, you know what, I think I can come out of retirement for this one?
Well, what I really looked at with this was that it was very simple, very easy. It was a skill set. I mean, you know, whether you want to do it or not, it's something that you can have, you know, in your vocabulary that you, hey, I know this and I can take this and nobody can take it away from me. And I see a lot of people out there that are struggling and needed help. The comp plan was great. You know, when I look at 10 people, that's like, for a networker, that's like, what are you talking about? Only 10 people, you know, to make it to rank up. And so it was, you know, it was one of those things that when I looked at this, I said, well, you know, the guy, Will Stirrup, who out in California, who kept calling me about this. And so I just said, hey, Will, I'm not going to do it. He said, hey, please do it. You know, I need you in this thing, You know, we always been sideline partners, but never been in the downline together. So I decided to say, hey, I'll do it for you, Will. You know, I wasn't really into it. I told him I didn't have a spark. I wasn't into it. Didn't want to do no more network marketing. I was set, you know, as comfortable in life. So, you know, hey, I didn't really do it for the money. But that's not a bad thing to have, the income coming in. But the money didn't intrigue me because I said, hey, I'm in a comfort zone. I wake up when I get tired of sleeping. See, that's the good thing. I wake up when I get tired of sleeping. A lot of people don't understand that phrase when you say you wake up when you get tired of sleeping. Most people wake up because the alarm wakes them up and they got an 8 to 5. And so I learned in my early days that, hey, it's better to work from your neck up than it is from your neck down. So
Ooh.
this right here was very easy, a no-brainer as I looked into it and said, hey, all you got to do is offer somebody an opportunity to just take a look at it. All you got to do is be a good inviter. You know, I said, I can do that. Just invite them to a Zoom call. I said, how? That's a no-brainer. So that's how my journey started with Epic. And I'm glad that Will kind of twisted my arm and made me do it, you know. And he threw in a lot of incentives into it, but I never collected them. I said, keep them, man. I don't need it. So here I am, and I'm glad
Awesome.
I'm here. So I don't think I'm going anywhere.
Well, listen, we're glad to have you. I've watched your work ethic, even in retirement, right? So that watching you really, like you just mentioned, expose so many people to the business, even outside of the United States. You've already started to build an international team. And so I'm just excited to see where it's going to go and how much of an example you're going to create for the 10,000 retirees every day, right there. I think right now, your segment, your age group is retiring at a rate of about 10,000 a day right now. And most of them don't have the bandwidth in order to not go back and get a job. And so you're going to actually create that example for so many people who've already retired and creating a secondary stream of income from home or anywhere you go, right? Because all you need is the internet. So
that's correct.
Tell me what, I know you got a few team members. You're already at Founders 600. So I definitely want to, sorry, got a call coming in. So I wanted to obviously recognize and highlight the fact that you're already adding an extra $600 a month without even trading, right? That's the coolest part about our business model. You got 2 streams of income. Where do you see this going for your team, right, and yourself? Because we're only 90 days in, and where can you see us going over the next, few years?
Well, I tell myself that this is not a sprint. This is a marathon. And to people out there that's listening here, I mean, don't get disgusted because it didn't happen when you wanted to happen. And like I was talking to one of my people on my team, Ms. Nidra Denny, and she just had made Founder 1. And
Got to do her interview. That's right. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I had explained to her that she was kind of disappointed because her family turned her down. And I said, congratulations. She said, well, wait a minute, you didn't hear me. My family turned me down. I said, let me tell you something. In network marketing, that's the first thing you need to do. Get your family and friends out of the way. Yeah. So they can't say you didn't tell them because those are going to be your first no's. They're going to ask you, they're going to tell you, I'll wait to see how you do. And so people look at you like that, but people that's never really made serious income in networking, they don't understand that their family will disappoint them if they try and depend on them to build their business.
Yeah, I agree. And that's a great practice ground, right? Where else would you rather be practicing your skill set and honing your skill set than with family and friends where you can afford to mess up, right? So yeah, I have the only people in my business right now that are in my family are my kids, and I force them to join because they take my money. So they have to get this skill set. They have to learn financial intelligence. They have to get it because I'm not going to allow them not to, knowing how important this skill set is. Even if it's not about making the money, it's just the knowledge that you can gain from being an entrepreneur, especially in the financial services industry. When you said you started in financial services, I want to touch on that. What company was that?
Well, I was with A.O. Williams.
I'm familiar, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Insurance.
I was a regional vice president with A.L. Williams for 12 years. Chargebacks ran me out of that business.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with chargebacks too. Yeah, but I love the fact that they created an environment for people to win long term. A.L. Williams was amazing. Still, his "Just Do It" video still gets me hyped. Just do it and do it and do it.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Well, listen, I appreciate you, sir, for your time. Congratulations on knocking out that residual check. We got another video for your team members. So for her, Miss Nedra, congratulations on her and you actually helping her go founder. Can't wait to see you at Founder 1000, sir, so we can do that next video. Any last words you want to share before we close out?
Oh yeah, this is just a pit stop. You know, I've been training for 90 days. I've been in basic training for 90 days. This is just a pit stop. So my goal here in the next, I would say in the next 45 days is Founder 1000. And I figured out the pay plan, how this thing works. See, you don't have to go out and recruit 100 people in this business. You have to learn how to taproot. See, you already got, most of us go out here looking for new blood. But see, we got people on our team are crying to rank up. So we just help those people in our downline, it'll make our rank up a lot easier. So my goal, as I sent out to my team yesterday, I told them I'm here to help each and every one of you get to Founder 500. But the first step is Founder 100. So after you get to Founder 100, it's just 3 people, 3 personal people. And let me help you do that. And then the next step is Founder 600. So, you know, it's hard to tell somebody, it's hard to take somebody somewhere where you haven't been. See, I knew what it take to get to Founder 600. So I can take my team and show them how to get to Founder 600. Now, when I get to Founder 1000, I can tell them and teach them how to do it. So all I ask them to do is grab hold of my coattail, let me lead them to success. I've been there, done that, and hey, this is like just icing on the cake now. It's all about helping people. The more people you help, the more you get. So it's like, hey, I'm all about helping people, especially in this generation, what's going on today, that, hey, $600 a month, to some people don't mean nothing. But to a lot of people, $600 a month is a car payment. It'll help them from filing bankruptcy. See, a lot of people will not have a business to have tax write-off. So this is another way how they can do that. So I just say, hey, I thank you for everything you have done. You've been there. Every time I pick up the phone and ask you, Mr. Rambus, you know, I need help. I need you to talk to some person. I need you to back me up or whatever. You've always been there. So I take my hat off to you because, hey, you don't have to do what you do, but you do that out of the kindness of your heart. So I take my hat off to you, sir. You're well appreciated in this organization.
Hey, well, I thank you, sir. You appreciate it as well. And it's for the movement, right? I make the sacrifice for the family, the Freedom Family. And I got your t-shirt on the way, sir. So we got to make sure we get this out in the mail for you as a brand new Founder 600. Congratulations again. And I look forward to your Founder 1000, my brother. Have a great day.
All right, man. Take care now. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Congrats in advance. Appreciate you. Have a great day.
All right.